Looks like Uniondale will win this one. And that goes over to Lou Bradshaw, the senior, who's going to take this one. Guarded by Lori Del Croce. And back over to number 10, Sierra Thomas, goes to the corner. There's Bradshaw, kicks it out to Bonet. Back to Bradshaw, top of the key. Back over to Nellie Jeffries. 3 seconds left. Stolen by Riley Clark. She's going to give this one to Julia Mayer on the close side.
Uniondale setting up in man.
Over to Haley Guerrero. Got this one, drives. And looks like it's contact, but not called there. So we're going to stay in favor of the Knights. And it's going to be 7:13 left on the clock here. First quarter. Thomas inbounds it. Bradshaw. Guarded by Del Croce at the top of the key. For someone to go to. Drive, nice pick there by Bonaire, and she dreads that one. 2-0. Uniondale. Nice design play there, really.
Uniondale starting up with the press in the first quarter.
Robinson, quick pass over to Guerrero on the far side. Del Croce looking for a screen, goes to Guerrero. Back over to Robinson for 3. Off the back. No good, nice rebound there by Vanessa Bonaire. She gets it off to the guard. Bradshaw is taking it up court right now. Guarded by Del Croce. Over to Sierra Thomas. Thomas, go with a little floater, unable to connect, rebounded by Riley Clark. One of the top rebounders on this Mepham team, comes up big. As Julia Rollins taking it up. She's fouled. Close in by Bailey Jeffries. She's going to go to the line for 2. Nice job there by Julia Rollinson, taking it herself all the way to the hoop.
Julia Rollinson last year named the Player of the Year.
She's on the first one. Hopefully we get just one more here for the Pirates.
Ben needs one more.
Still 2-0, 6:02 left to play here in the first quarter. Second one short, but looks like there might be a jump ball in the court. Lost ball. Lori Del Croce comes up with it. Nice job by Pirates offense to come through. Touch off to Mayer. Mayer's going to go over to Rawlinson for 3. No good. Rebounded, lost again. And it's going to be Sienna Anderson. Big there. Bradshaw taking it up. Guarded by Del Croce. For one move here. That's Sienna Anderson. 3, blocked. Riley Clark in defense. It's tipped away. Lori Del Croce on the far side. He's going to go to Rawlinson. Takes one. Tipped away by Bonaire. It looks like she might have been fouled on that one. Bonaire. Looks like she tipped it away and fouled her. And Rawlinson has another opportunity to put 2 on the board for Mepham. There's no chance here. Connects on that one. 2-1. Uniondale. Bradshaw is going to be coming up court here. Guarded by Del Croce. Bonaire on the pick. Bradshaw looking for someone. She goes to Anderson on the outside. Intercepted there by Rawlinson. One man to beat. Unable to get that. Guerrero in the mix. Trying to get that. Rawlinson gets that. Loses it. And looks like it's going to stay Mepham here. 4:50 left in the first. 2-1. Close game so far. Get that one. Haley Guerrero there. She lays that one in. It's going to stay right as it was out. This will go there. Back and forth action here. Inbound it. Coach on the far side. Drains that one. That's good for 2. 3-2. Takes the lead. Bradshaw. Just pass to the coach. Far side is innocent. Unable to connect on that one. Bradshaw's there for the rebound. She's all alone. Connecting with that one. Bailey Jeffries saves it before it goes right back out of bounds. Yep, we'll get this one. 4:15 left here in the first quarter. Bailey's going to inbound it. Goes to Riley Clark. Clark goes to Haley Guerrero. Guerrero goes across. Julie Rawlinson. Leaves that one short. Uniondale's ball. Bradshaw take this one up. Defense. There's Cecilia Thomas. Going in. Short. Rebounded by Mayer. Mayer. Over to Rawlinson. First pass innocent. Defended there by Bradshaw. Innocent's going to take this one. Over to Bradshaw. Lays this one. Looks like she was fouled by Lori Della Croce. It's actually going to be an offensive foul. First from Brie Bradshaw. Bayer's going to inbound it. Goes over to Rawlinson. She's looking for Haley Guerrero. Bradshaw defense. Guerrero lays this one in. 5-2, Mepham take the lead by 3. 3:21. As Innocent dribbles this one up. Guerrero defense. Shot. Rawlinson looking to steal that one from Sierra Thomas. As that's laid in by Bonaire. 5-4. Guerrero goes to Bella Crochet. Crochet goes to Guerrero. Guerrero. A little overpowered there. By Bradshaw. Bradshaw. She's going to go to Bailey Jeffries. Unable to get that. Guerrero rebound. 5-4 still, about 2:30 left to play here. Julie Rawlinson steps up, makes that. That's a two. 7-4. Back-to-back action here. Really, Mepham scores, scores back-to-back. Bradshaw. There's this one. Something goes to Jeffries. Back over to the far side. It's Innocent. Back to Jeffries. Not able to connect with that one. Nice rebound. It's stolen by Haley Guerrero. Pass over to Julie Rawlinson. Della Croce. Trying to beat the defender. Clark. We'll get that. Rebounded by Jeffries. Stolen away. Originally, Haley Guerrero. Back to Della Croce now. 1:45 left to play. Mayer.
Good BMB.
Julie Rawlinson.
Good Bumba. Good Bumba. Bumba. You can't say Bumba.
Bradshaw. She's taking this one up. Over to Sierra Thomas. She loses it. It's going to be Mepham. 1:29, 7-4 Mepham.
Could you do that for me? What do you mean? I have to like go down here then? Mm-hmm. You know how uncomfortable it is?
I hope it is. Or like maybe I could just get this. What do you mean? I need it.
She goes for 2.
So like,
Good shot, keep taking that.
Bradshaw gets the rebound, taking herself all the way. Back to Sierra Thomas. Lays that one in. 7-6.
I can, but I don't want to.
Losing the deficit here.
I'm begging you to.
Riley Clark goes over to Julie Mayer to Julie Rawlinson. Julie Rawlinson makes that passing fender. Haley Guerrero to Julie Mayer now at the top of the key. 52 seconds and ticking. Julian Mayer looking for someone to pass to.
You have to deal with
Double crochet
everybody,
back to
right?
the top of the key.
You just
Zero Thomas.
right?
Go screen, back out of Julian Robinson. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Rory, double crochet, pops a three, it's good. 10 to 6. Rory double crochet comes through for the Pirates. 30 seconds left here.
Wait.
10 to 6. Rory Bradshaw. Bring this one up. Mason, someone. Nair looking to box. Go out. Nair kicks it innocent. Bradshaw. Bradshaw.
Yes, you're in the shot.
Able to connect on that three. That just decreased the deficit once again. That's over to Clark. About 2 seconds left. Mayer. And that's going to be the end of the first. 10 to 9 Mepham. Really back and forth action
Now we
there.
need to wait for
What is your
more
big takeaway from
action
this first
shots.
quarter?
So Mepham, they're really great on defense, but this team is really playing up with them. Usually teams can't keep up with their defense, and they are really good with their hands up, and they get their rebounds, but this team is seeming to take the rebounds away from them and just take the shots.
Both teams that haven't,
You don't get
as
it until
experienced in the season
it's my
yet.
decision.
Only Uniondale's
The decision
experienced
is
in
that
one.
you have to.
So one team's going to come out of here tonight with a win, and it's going to be definitely hard for both teams, but it's going to be doable. Start of the second quarter is just about coming our way. 10 to 9 Mepham. We'll be back for the start of the second quarter. So, what do you think your big takeaway that needs to happen for both teams for the start of the second quarter?
Both teams are great on defense, actually. They get up, get the rebounds, but one team has to overpower the other so they can take the breakaways away. And Uniondale starting with press in the first quarter, which most teams don't do, but if Mepham pushes hard enough, they can go through, especially with Haley Guerrero taking all those layups and making, 9 out of 10 of them. That's really going to win games. Like, the small things are what's going to win for Mepham.
Right, Lily. And Heller, 11th grader, guard, checking in for Julian Robinson. And that's quickly stolen. That's Robinson. She's fighting on the side. It is going to be the ball from the side. Quickly, big mistake for the Pirates. As you said there, Lily, both teams need to maintain control. Quick mistake there. As Uniondale's dribbling the ball up. Quick move. Far side. Goes to Clark. Quickly met by Guerrero. Clark goes out. Looking for Ali Heller.
Starting to get a little more aggressive, starting to figure out where Mepham passes to, what girls click with each other, and figure out where to pass to each other.
That's going to be definitely hard for the Pirates, because they need to figure it out.
The thing is, I have my headset on, and you're going to the side.
Bradshaw. Balls that one.
The way that you're trying to get it.
Quick mistakes here in the start of the second quarter. The first was very more aggressive.
Hell yeah. Not mine, yeah.
That's quickly stolen. Checking in for Uniondale. Checking in for
It looks more professional.
As we saw in the first quarter, Bonaire and Delacroce have been guarding each other, and it's a matchup between both leaders of the team, because you can see Bradshaw has been leading the team and taking up with the ball, and Delacroce sinking those threes. That's what's winning games.
their
And it
chest.
will connect.
I'm not happy with this.
Let's get a rebound.
Like, here's the thing, though.
Joey Mary's going to inbound it.
There you go, like this, but it's
Cross
really
there. That's
uncomfortable.
blocked. The foul is blocked.
Oh, it makes me look
Thomas.
short too.
That's what I need. Ready?
Can we do it when it's not?
Of course, first one.
That would be better.
That's good. Puts Mepham up 2-11-9.
Riley Clark, a sophomore, starting for her second season being on varsity. Last year as a freshman, starting on varsity, and as a sophomore, now she's starting as well.
Nice rebound there by Julie Mayer. Lost control. Taysha Williams brings it up.
Wait.
Nice shot. Blocking foul.
I'm worse. I
That's
don't
going to be a blocking foul on Haley Guerrero.
It's
It's an
5
offensive
seconds.
foul.
Look at it, say,
Mariah Taylor's going to
This
check in.
BMB.
Destiny
This
Mason.
in Twitter.
this is
Bradshaw.
it's only 5 kilograms.
Taylor.
Rock is gonna yell at me because I'm not gonna be following.
Back to the top of the key. Blocked by Guerrero.
I'm really
Nice
uncomfortable
ball.
right now.
Unable to connect.
Yeah.
Taylor coaches on it.
Ready?
Rips out of Taylor. Heller called for a travel. Nice defense there for Uniondale. Like you said, first one,
We're going to do it one more time.
And as you said before, both teams are starting to get more aggressive, but Uniondale seemingly starting to overpower Mepham in their aggressiveness.
6'15", just about 6'10" left here. Billy Jeffries gets out to see what Thomas.
Never mind.
Uniondale's doing a great job on passing it around, and Mepham, even in men, can't seem to intercept any of their passes as Uniondale is doing to Mepham.
Williams pulls up, hits it deep three. Quickly, Uniondale take the lead.
Wait, I want to go check something.
Julie Mary's going to inbound this one.
Never mind.
Uniondale's doing a great job on passing it around, and Mepham, even in men, can't seem to intercept any of their passes as Uniondale is doing to Mepham.
Williams pulls up, hits it up front, 14-12. Quickly, Mepham take the lead. Williams taking it up, looking for someone to go. Over 20 seconds on the shot clock. Nice defense by Riley Clark. She comes up short, rebounded by Julie Mayer. It's intercepted by Bradshaw. It gets stripped up. Bradshaw. It's that one taken away by Julie Mayer.
Mulvey?
It's going to be a foul on Sierra Thomas. It's going to be her second. 14-12 left. 5 minutes. Left to go here in the second quarter. Mayer rebounds this one. It's going to go. It's going to be on the sideline.
What? Shit? You really want to fit that shot
Back
like
out.
that?
Looking for the threes. Alexa Farr. Bradshaw is going to take this one up. Guarded by Dunkley. Bradshaw. Able to connect. That's a three. 15-14, and Mepham will take their first timeout.
You don't have to.
Lily.
You don't have
15-14.
to go down though anymore.
You know, why do you
I'll
think
just go like
Coach
this.
Mulvey, 16 years Mepham head coach, called that timeout in that exact
Give me
time?
this.
Well, as a coach, he's looking and seeing that Uniondale is starting to really catch up with Mepham. And even though Mepham works hard and they're really aggressive, Uniondale, as we said earlier, is really starting to get the hang of Mepham and all their plays, and now they're starting to out-aggressive them.
4 minutes, 32 seconds left here in the second quarter. Of course, Mepham coming off an 0-3 losing streak, 3-game losing streak. They want to try
That
to
was
go
really
first
hard.
half to lead and try to take it out. Yeah, wants to do that too.
But like, how are you supposed to hold
But,
it
you know,
down?
as a coach,
You hold
you
it like
had
that.
such a
Like
spectacular
this? Like,
season last year. you want to at least try to rebuild
It's the
and
wire
continue that. And Coach Mulvey, 16th year head coach, has done a great job.
When do you have to leave again?
As you said, he just wants to talk things over. It's Uniondale's catching up to the plays and maybe come up with some new ones and try to get more people in the paint. As there's been a lot of three-pointers, a lot of outside shots, not in the paint more. Maybe a little more aggressive with Riley Clark. She's been a rebounder, maybe be more aggressive in the paint. Uniondale's been as aggressive too. So they come up with you. This one. Down one.
Wait, so I am doing it again, is what you said.
I'm gonna do it again.
And
She's gonna go. Back to Mary.
really,
Tightly by Innocent. She's gonna get guarded. Delacroce gets this one. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Delacroce over Ferrari. Ferrari's driving. There's this one in. Unable to go on the left hand. Williams takes this one. Innocent. 3, unable to go. Ferrari rebounds this one. Delacroce is stuck out by Corey Bradshaw. That will take this one right around half court. This is getting aggressive.
Mephams look like they're getting aggressive because these girls work so hard in practice, but now Uniondale is really matching their intensity, and even though these girls are so close-knit, Mephams really, Uniondale's really starting to get under their skin.
Mephams just trying to put points up right now. As well as Uniondale, great defense. It's out to Ferrari. Shot, unable to go. Great Bradshaw touches that one. That's a cross. That might be a cross in the state. Let that go right up and it's touching it. Gives Mepham another 29 seconds to get this one. There's 3:24 left. 15-14 Union. He goes under. And that's laid in. Number 22 for Mepham. Delacroce on the sideline. Gets fouled as she was going up. 16-15 Mepham. Looks like it might be an offensive foul. Bradshaw puts it into Innocent, back to Bradshaw. Williams. Right by Victoria Delacroce. That's tipped. Mayer's going to get this one. Off to Ferrara. Goes to Tori Delacroce.
Tom, as you said earlier, Lori Delacroce being the leader of the team, and we see both Delacroces on the court together. What do you think of that?
It's not only Williams fouling right there. We'll go back to what you said, Lily. It's not only how they talk about teammates, love. It's not only that. It's your family. Your sister play right next to you. So it must be a great experience, and both players work very.
We see both Delacroces on the court together. What do you think of that?
It's not only Williams fouling right there. We'll go back to Williams. Going to the line for 2. 2:34 here left to play. Takes the first one, ties it up 16-16. This is the second one. McKay gets the rebound. Off to Ferrara. It's Delacroce. Ferrara for 3. It's good. 19-16, 2:20 left to play here in the second quarter. Williams, nice move, gets fouled. Looks like she's going to be going for 2. Off to Ferrara. It's Delacroce. Ferrara for 3. It's good. 19-16 Mepham leads with 2:16 left to play. She drains the first. Makes it 19-17. Opportunity to make a 1-point lead here. This is the second one, rebounded by Dominique. Off to Ferrara. Tori Della Croce, able to connect. Nice move there. Breaks through 2 defenders. 3, unable to. Clark is there. It's a big rebound. And another big rebound by Anissa Bonaire. 19-17 Mepham. A minute 57 left to play. Mepham's going to get this one. There's a foul on Bonaire. Farrar's going to inbound it. Goes to Lori Della Croce. This is that one. Nice rebound there by Ferrara. As she got that one in traffic. Della Croce over to her sister, Victoria. She goes Riley Clark. Driving. They're going to hit the floor as they're going to say Riley Clark is out of bounds. Uniondale will get the ball with a minute 41 left here in the second quarter. Mepham up 2. As Asher Williams dribbling this one up. Guarded by Victoria Della Croce. Looking to clear. Bonaire on the pick. Step back is Williams. She drains it. Makes it 20-19 Uniondale. Ferrara gonna go to Lori Della Croce. Back to Ferrara. Over to Domenico. She goes, tipped up. Bonaire's gonna get it, loses it. She's got it back now. Guarded. Back to Williams.
Della Croce with great defense.
Not able to connect on that. Nice rebound there. In on the fight. In on the fight was Taylor. Delia Taylor for Uniondale. It's about 57 seconds here. Uniondale leads by 1. Lori Della Croce. Inbounded. And Ferrara. Pass. She's going to be fouled by Innocent. 52 seconds left. It's going to be inbounded from the side. Taylor's going to take this one out. Riley's got it. Riley Clark goes up, unable to connect there. Della Croce saves that one. Pass over Ferrara. She's going to be fouled by Bonaire. 43 seconds.
As you said earlier, Tom, both teams really getting aggressive here. But even with 43 seconds, both teams, with the way they've been playing, both of them might be able to get a shot in.
You're right, Lily. Nice shot by Mepham saving that. Riley Clark goes up. And then we get that one. Tori Della Croce goes up. And 1, count it. Comes through for the Pirates. Victoria Della Croce. 21-20 Mepham. Opportunity to make it a 2-point lead for the Pirates. Mepham, 33 seconds left. Tori Della Croce at the line. Trying to get the N1. Shots up, no good. Rebounded. Asher Williams got it. Uniondale now has a shot, like you said, Lily. Not before Tori Della Croce comes in, takes that one away. Breaks one defender up. No good.
Victoria Della Croce almost with the Euro step, putting it up.
Riley Clark goes up, gets her own rebound. How athletic. She goes up, does not connect on the first shot, gets her own rebound, goes right back up, able to connect. 23-20, 7 seconds left here.
As we said earlier, Tom, Riley Clark starting as her second season as a sophomore. She really has shown herself. She's one of the toughest defenders to defend, and there's no getting past her on defense. She posts up, and she's never stopping.
23-20, looking to make it a 4-point game here.
Good work, Joe. Good job.
Shot, no good. Rebounded by Williams. 5 seconds left. She's driving down. Tori Della Croce comes in and steals it. And she's gonna This one's going to be deflected. Bradshaw puts it up. And that'll be the end of the second quarter. And we'll go into halftime with a score of 23-20 Mepham. Yo, Lily, what was your big takeaway in that second quarter?
Now what?
Both teams really, difference from the first quarter to the second quarter, both teams really started to get aggressive and really got under each other's skin.
So I'm like putting them
Swing it over
here
to Rob Caminetti, to Rocco Law.
All right, thanks, guys. All right, Coach, what's been working for you in the first half so far?
Playing great man-to-man defense, going after it every 50-50 ball. We're on top of it. We're getting it. Shots are starting to fall. Rebounding the ball well. Staying with a really fast team here. Doing a great job.
And how do you guys going to stop Sierra Thomas and Capri Bradshaw in the second half?
Two great guards that just pick and roll at the top and shoot the three. We're going to get out on them more and not let them have open shots.
And what do you think the biggest key is for the second half to come away with victory right now?
Play hard defense, rebound the ball, and stop those two girls.
All right, thanks, Coach. Appreciate it. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Rocco. And, always good things there. Mepham up 3, 23-20. And we'll be back for the start of the third quarter. Hello and welcome back to the BMB Game of the Week. We're bringing you all the action of the third and fourth quarter here at Mepham High School. Lily, what is your big takeaway here that needs to occur for the second half of the third and fourth quarter?
So as both teams, or as we said earlier, both teams are starting to get really, really aggressive. And it comes down to a matter of who wants it more and who's a closer knit team. And we'll see who takes that away, either Mepham or Uniondale.
You're right, both teams came out, very aggressive in that first quarter and second. And, both teams look to come back. Mepham takes the lead 23-20, and we're going to shoot it over to Rocco Law, where he has Coach Dunkley.
All right, thanks, guys. All right, Coach, first half, down by 3 into the second half. Capri Bradshaw and Sierra Thomas, they've been doing wonders for you right now. What's the key going in the second half right now?
Turning it up a little bit more defensively, and then just knowing spacing and how to attack better. That's going to be the biggest keys.
And what do you think? Who do you think is the main person on Mepham right now that you guys need to stop right now?
Right now, they're bigs inside. We got to do a better job rebounding, but 32 is killing us down there.
All right, thank you, Coach. Appreciate it. Good luck in the second half. All right, back to you guys.
Thanks, Rocco. 23-20, and third quarter is just underway. Uniondale's been so aggressive more on defensively, locking down Mepham, but Mepham's found ways, going to the line for 2 and 1s. You saw 2 of them late in the second quarter. Both of them are just able to find ways, and Mepham comes out 23-20 at the end of the second quarter, as we're going to see both teams come out now for the start of the third, and really, I'm expecting more aggression than the first and second quarter, as Uniondale wants to capture their second win, Mepham wants to capture their first. And I think it's going to be more aggressive than the first and second. How about you, Lily?
And Tom, both leaders, Bradshaw and Delacroce, they've been really taking it up and being the leaders of the team. So we'll see. Once the game gets more aggressive in the third and fourth quarter, we'll see who steps up to be the leaders, aside from Bradshaw and Delacroce.
Rawlinson quickly steals that one, and it looks like she was fouled. She went up a hard hit there. That's some aggressiveness there, Lily.
Oh yeah.
Quick into the third quarter. Quick aggression there. And referees are going to get together and see if this is a shooting foul or a blocking foul.
This foul from Uniondale is definitely a foreshadow of what we're going to see, especially in the third and the fourth quarter.
It is going to be shooting for Rawlinson, an opportunity to make it a 25-20 game. It's 23-20 now, 7:49 left to go in the third quarter. Rawlinson's first free throw. It's no good. Short. Rawlinson connects on the second one. And then Sierra Thomas comes in. Tayasha Williams.
We haven't seen too much from number 11, senior Jillian Mayer, but as we know from the previous season, she usually steps up as a leader, so we'll see what she holds today.
Right, Lily. Also, Caroline Keene and Maxine Bresnader. Their big losses, they connected keying down on the three, and Bresnator back in the paint. But shot there from Bonaire, unable to connect. As Mayer comes up with a rebound. Lost by Della Croce. Mayer, Della Croce shoots that one. Unable to connect. Innocent driving. Guarded by Haley Guerrero. Pass that one off to Capri Bradshaw, who takes a three. Unable to go. That's rebounded by Mayer. Mayer off Haley Guerrero. As that's not going to be a charge. Or a blocking foul. Rawlinson gets this one guarded by Sierra Thomas. Rawlinson heads to the right. Looking for Riley Clark. Stolen by Bailey Jeffries. And Haley Guerrero in on the mix. This one's going to be a jump ball.
Getting very aggressive and very tense very quickly within this third quarter right here, right, Tom?
You're right, Lily. And Mepham's going to take this one. As Mayer going to go to so much, she's going to go over to Crochet. Backcourt takes it onto Mepham side. Goes to Julia Rawlinson. Rawlinson goes down to Mayer, to Guerrero. She misses that one. It's lost. Della Croce comes up with it. Back over to Guerrero, to Rawlinson. Rawlinson to Della Croce, shoots that one. That's good for three. Mepham will take the lead, 27-20. 6:25 left to go.
Della Croce making those twos look easy, sinking them in.
Bradshaw gets it over to Bonaire. Back to Bradshaw. Bradshaw for three. No good. You know, the mix, Rawlinson and Jeffries. And Rawlinson is going to come up with it. Mayer's going to inbound it over to Della Croce. Della Croce. Guerrero goes back to Guerrero. To Rawlinson for three. No good. Rebounded by Anderson. That's quickly fouled by Guerrero.
Definitely some skin knees by Haley Guerrero right there.
Right. This is inbounded by Anderson over to Capri Bradshaw. She's going to look for someone to pass to. Bradshaw goes past Riley Guerrero. Haley Guerrero. And that's put in there. Uniondale. Or Della Croce bringing this one up.
As we mentioned many times, Della Croce, being the leader of the team last year in her sophomore year, actually her sophomore year, not her last year, recovering after her injury.
You know, you're right about that. Mayer puts that one in. Right about that, Lily. And, you know, we seen last year that Lori Della Croce went down with a, ACL injury, which ended her season. She's back healthy now. She's looking like one of the stars on this Mepham team, one of the captains. Innocent unable to connect on that one. Rebounded by Boner, stolen by Rawlinson. Rawlinson, one defender to beat. Lays that one in. Mepham leads by 9, 31-22. 4:50 left here in the third quarter. Innocent goes over to Bradshaw. Bradshaw, defended by Della Croce. Bradshaw, unable to connect, short of that. Blocking foul by Rawlinson.
As we see here, Uniondale really they have great stamina as a team. None of them seem to be dragging on the court and really keeping up with Mepham.
Right, Darian Jackson, an 8th grader for this Uniondale team, checks in. You know, rare to have an 8th grader on a varsity team, but they really shown themselves. Poked away. Victoria Della Croce comes up with it. She's going to go over to Jillian Mayer. And sideline referee calls that one out of bounds. Mayer's not happy about that one, neither is Coach Mulvey. Mepham is still up by 9 as Uniondale is looking to chase their way back. Uniondale looking to really prove something. Nice defense by Haley Guerrero. Tripping up Capri Bradshaw, but she then commits the foul.
As mentioned many times earlier, Tom, this game, as we go on second by second, is going to get more intense and you feel it in the air.
Heller checked in for Haley Guerrero. Sienna Innocent taking this one, guarded by Victoria Della Croce. Over to Capri Bradshaw. sitting at the top of the key. Victoria Della Croce steals this one. Going down. Unable to save it. As Allie Heller gets a foul on Capri Bradshaw.
As the tension gets higher, we see Bradshaw starting to get frustrated with all the fouls that Mepham starting to get on him.
You're right. This, like you said earlier, Lily, it's becoming aggressive by the moment. 31-22, 3:53 left to play. And, you know, we seen it was very close earlier in the first and second quarter. You know, Mepham's trying to, you know, take away and, you know, chip away. It's 31-22. They did have a 3-point lead at half. And, you know, it was close, back-to-back, you know, back and forth action. Mepham up by 9. Of course, Coach Mulvey, 16th year head coach, as we stated, you know, looking really, you know, do something and, you know, chip away with this. Try to get Mepham their first win, as this is a non-league game, so.
We see this really fast-paced game, and I think a big part of that is Mepham's, their team is full of not just one sport basketball athletes, but I think every single one of their athletes plays at least one other sport. So that definitely is a big reason why they're so close with Uniondale.
Right, Lily. And you see Mepham and Uniondale come back out onto the court.
And taking back leadership, like we said earlier, Tom, Victoria Della Croce, number 23, starting to show some leadership skills, steps behind her sister, Laura Della Croce.
It's a good duo right there. You know, of course, you always want to be on a court with your sister. As Bradshaw takes this one up. Down 9 is the Knights. And they're looking to get back into this one. Bradshaw puts that one up, unable to go. Nice rebound there by Bonaire. She kicks this one out, as it's too far away. Innocent, unable to go on that one.
Mepham Pirates doing a great job on trapping at the down low and preventing that down low pass, leading to a layup for Uniondale.
All right, and Mayer over Clark. Back over to Heller. And Heller and Victoria Della Croce. Back to Mayer at the top of the key. Over to Rawlinson. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Puts it up. No good. Rebounded by Bonaire. She fights away from this one.
You ready?
Looks like she's going to win it. And it will be Uniondale's ball. Bradshaw's going to take this one. 2:55 left here in the third quarter. Bradshaw, guarded by Heller. Gonna go there back to Bradshaw. Bradshaw puts it up. It's good, and that is a 3. Lowers the deficit, 31-25 to 6. Clark over to Heller, to Mayer, to Rawlinson. Rawlinson quickly pressed Innocent amidst the foul.
Mepham Pirates getting used to this new court. Usually these girls all so athletic, and now they're being put into one court altogether, and let's see how this goes.
Both teams definitely experienced this. Rawlinson lays that one in for 2. 33-25. As I said, both teams experienced this. You know, Capri Bradshaw last game put up 23, losing to Wantagh 60-51. She's in these moments as she puts a floater up there. That comes up short. Rawlinson on the rebound. She's driving down. Puts that one up and no good. That one's going to fall out of bounds. It's going to be Uniondale's ball.
Julia Rawlinson making her layups look easy with the underhand layup, which not many players can do.
Right, Lily. You know, she's just an incredible athlete. You know, like you said, underhand layups. It comes hard to other people, but she makes it look very easy. Riley Clark is defense, and nice defense there from Mepham to force a turnover, as they'll get the ball back with 1:42 left in the third quarter. 33-25 Mepham. Victoria Della Croce, pass over to Mayer. Clark, back over to Jillian Mayer, to Rawlinson. Rawlinson, gonna step up, shoot a 3. No good. Thomas takes it back out to Bradshaw. Bradshaw's going to take it up. Drives to the left. Stolen by Mayer. Back to Bradshaw. Bradshaw's got it. Sierra Thomas for 3. No good. Rebounded by Clark, and I think she'll be fouled. She took a hard hit to the ground. Taylor's going to check in for Bonaire.
As you said earlier, Tom, Mepham Pirates being so close hand in hand, they really make the game look so easy by passing to each other and all flowing as one.
Right, Lily, and Coach Dunkley's got to take Bonaire out. That's her 4th foul. So a smart decision there. Clark goes up, gets that one. Back to Mayer. Just about a minute left here in the 3rd quarter. Over to Rawlinson. First pass innocent. Nice pick there from Clark. Dribbling, lost control. And it's going to be Uniondale's ball. 53 seconds left here. 33-25. Mason going to bring this one up. Top of the key, looking for someone. Goes to the left. Goes to Taylor. To Bradshaw for 3. It's good. 33-28. Brings the deficit to 5. 34 seconds left. Coach Mulvey calls a timeout. That's big right there, Lily. And Lily, 33-25. You have the lead by 8. And big 3 from Capri Bradshaw. Limits the lead to 5. What do you think? What do you take from that?
That's a bold move by her because, as we saw throughout the game, Bradshaw is really stepping up and being the leader. And as Mepham, Della Croce being the leader, but they have younger Della Croce and Guerrero coming up as leaders. But I feel like Uniondale definitely needs a second leader, and they need help.
You're right, Lily. 33-28 here. 34 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Mayer inbounds it to Rawlinson. Over to Heller. Bree Bradshaw defense. Oh, Croce loses that one. That's going to be Uniondale. Uniondale's going to take this one 27 seconds.
On their inbound plays, Mepham's doing really a great job on getting the passes along the baseline and taking them up for those layups.
Here's Innocent. Innocent going to take this one. Over. No good. Air ball. Rawlinson to Heller. That's going to be a travel. 14 seconds left.
Play strong.
Tommy, games like these, 14 seconds can be up to 1-2 minutes with the amount of intensity that both teams are playing with.
Right, Lily. Looks like Uniondale's going to lead this to 1 shot. And to the senior, Bree Bradshaw. She goes to the corner, Innocent. Innocent drives, tipped away by Rawlinson. It's going to stay Uniondale ball with a second left here. 33-28. Uniondale trying to limit this to about 2 or 3. Lower the damage. Coach Mulvey's going to take a smart timeout since defense wasn't set up. And it wasn't a timeout, as something interesting, but it wasn't a timeout. So that's the end of the 3rd quarter, 33-28. Lily, what do you take from that 3rd quarter?
On that 3rd quarter, the tension's really getting between each other, and Lori Della Croce, being the leader, coming back from that tough ACL injury, she's really stepping up and being the leader and sinking those threes and really leading the team, making it look easy for them.
You're right, Lily, and stepping up as the leader. Even understanding as Lori Della Croce sitting on the sidelines, of course, with an injury, but sitting down on the sidelines last season. Seeing what she can do next season to help out the team any way she can. And of course, she wanted to be out there, playing with her teammates and stuff. But now she is playing with her teammates, and she understands what she can do to help out the team, and she certainly is doing it as Mepham's up 5. And talk about Julia Rawlinson. Those players. Riley Clark came up big. She's a sophomore. She's much needed down in the paint. rebound, putting up the shots that the guards miss.
As an athlete, I feel like Delacroce, coming from an athlete, sitting on the bench, watching your team play, and being so close with them, it really makes you want to get better, and next season really looking forward to it. And I feel like that's what Delacroce did as a committed athlete. And with Delacroce being on the bench, Rawlingson last year really stepped up and took her place, and that's what a good teammate does.
You're right, Lily. And looks like we're going to have both teams come back out for the start of the fourth quarter. We've seen these first 3 quarters been very aggressive, neck to neck, 33-28 at the end of the third quarter coming into the fourth. And, we expect everyone to just leave it out here this last quarter. Both teams are fighting for a win, fighting for their, Mepham's fighting for their first, Uniondale's fighting for their second, and we expect both teams just to lay it out right here as Mepham is going to start off with this one. Mayer is going to go to Delacroce. Delacroce guarded by Bradshaw, one of the top players on this Uniondale team. Off to Mayer. Mayer, good defense by Sierra Thomas. Stolen by Bradshaw. One defender to beat. Does so. Lays it up as she's fouled going up. 33-28. Quickly, 18 seconds.
Fourth quarter, Uniondale's quickly really getting very aggressive, very quickly coming to the fourth quarter.
Bradshaw's first shot. No good. 33-28.
As we said last quarter, the first, second, and third were very intense, but coming into the last quarter, we're going to see who really wants it more, and Uniondale showing their aggressiveness.
Bradshaw, second shot, no good. Rebounded by Rawlinson. Rawlinson gets past Bradshaw. Looking for Heller, and she lays it in. 35-28. Mepham takes the lead. It's now a 7-point lead. Bradshaw gets it innocent.
Do you want to go on this side so it looks different?
A deep three. He took that one, no good. Clark's there. Goes to Delacroce. Clark looking to put that one in, and it's good. And one, Riley Clark looking for her second. 37-28, looking to make a 10-point lead.
As you said earlier, Clark, a key point down in the paint, really posting up, and she's a wall down there. No one can get past her, and she just boxes out, and she gets that ball up there. Up to 20 points a game. She's a beast.
Clark can't connect on that one. Bradshaw takes this one up, 37-28. Mepham with a 9-point lead. Thomas gets it over to Innocent.
One more. Sorry.
Stolen away by Heller. She's going to take this one. All herself. Blocked by Bradshaw. It's a clean block. Bailey Jeffrey's going to win this one. There's Bradshaw. Pressed. Bradshaw going to be fouled by Mayer.
This is BMB.
You want me to go in front of it? You want me to go in front of it?
As you see here, tense in the fourth quarter. Both coaches starting to get, loud and really going big teams.
Good job, Frio. Good job, Frio.
Innocent's going to take this one. Inbound this one. Bradshaw's got it. Bradshaw. Over to Thomas. From Mercier. Robinson going downfield. Oh. Looking for a Hail Mary connection there. Delacroce.
Right there, right off her fingers. We got the next one.
Coach Mulvey, doesn't really like that pass, but as long as your defense can step up, and that's what they've been doing, they'll be fine.
Even though favor of that pass, but these girls know how well they can work together, and they can really make some phenomenal plays with, right on the spot.
Robinson on a foul. He's checking in Yasmin Jones-Smith, an 11th grader for this Uniondale team. It's Bradshaw. He's going to inbound it. Goes deep to Williams. She's got it. Williams steps back. And unable to connect as that's taken down by Robinson. Gets past Bradshaw. Robinson. She hits the ground hard. And she's fouled. 37-28, 5:39 left here.
Second foul for Uniondale in the fourth quarter.
It's definitely becoming more and more of an aggressive game than it already is. Mayer goes underneath.
Uniondale really putting pressure on Mepham down on this first quarter, especially with their inbound plays, which usually they do so flowingly and nicely.
As that was a 5-second violation, Williams takes this one up, guarded by Heller. Williams breaks through traffic, goes up, unable to connect. Looks like it's going to be an offensive foul as Mepham gets this one. Still a 9-point game, 5:28 left.
Julia Mayer with some great leadership skills and really some great sportsmanship, helping her other team up after they fouled.
Going to Heller. Riley Clark misses that one, but gets it back. Intercepted by Williams. Going to go through. She's unable to put that one up. Mercia looking for a rebound. Mayer gets that one. Coach Mulvey, what I can say is a smart timeout in that situation. You're going back and forth. You still got about 5 minutes left to play in this game. You're up 9. I would just want to maintain the ball, just have possession of that.
Mulvey being such a crucial part in the Mepham Pirates' career, as close as they are as a team, the coaches really do a big number on the team, and they help the girls get closer. And Mulvey is very important to the girls, and the girls show their respect and their love for Mulvey, and as well as Coach H, which I think is a very important aspect of the game.
We've seen a lot of Julian Rawlison this quarter. And, let's go back to her season finale last season where she was in Florida, 1,500 miles away, and she has to come back and just make it on time for this game. And, that's just dedication. If you're out in Florida, just come back, play their season finale with, the people that she loves on this Mepham basketball team. Just an incredible story that she has and a player that she's developed to be on this Mepham basketball team as Mayer's going to inbound it. With 5:15 left, 37-28. Guerrero's got it. Over to Clark. Clark looking to pass. That's Guerrero.
As you said earlier, Mepham doing a great job on trapping Uniondale down on the inbound plays. But as we see, Uniondale has really started to get onto this trend and starting to trap Mepham on their inbound plays, which is an adaptation of this game.
Right. There's 100% right there. Lily and Williams looking to drive, steps up, unable to connect. Mercia looking for a big rebound, passes it out, it's innocent. Guarded by Cardenas. Mayer. Smith over to Williams. Williams drives. That's foul there. 37-28, 4:48 left.
Both these teams, as well as the tension is high and it's starting to get really intense, both teams have great leadership and helping each other out on the court.
Williams to the line for 2. Able to connect on that one. 37-29. Going to make it a 7-point lead for Mepham. She can connect on this one. As she does not. Del Croce gets in there behind everyone. She goes over to Mayer. Back out. Jones Smith has that one. That's intercepted by Rawlison. Going to stay to Uniondale.
Johnson always working hard on the court, doing the little things right, which in the end really, really makes a difference.
Darian Jackson checking in from Lucia.
As we see, Della Crochet and Mayer on the court together, you can see they have a great relationship and they really work well together.
You're right there, Lily. You know, both players. You know, this whole team, you know, they've been working together since day one. You know, they work hard in practice, bring it to the games. Well, Uniondale works hard in practice. You know, these players look to bring it out to the games. As Bradshaw comes up short, and Mepham's going to take this one with 4:27 left. Mayer, she dodges it to Clark.
Utah working together as a team for the game is very important. But the love of the game that really makes all the difference of who wants it more.
Right there, Lily. Looks like we have a jump ball, and Coach Mulvey's going to take another timeout. A tough situation there. 4:18. This quarter is going to be where everyone leaves it out. You know, Coach Mulvey, you know, using up his timeouts, but also, you know, preserve it, make sure his players have enough stamina and, you know, energy to go out there and perform at their highest level. And 37-29. What do you see so far this fourth quarter, Lily?
You know, 4 minutes left. That's halfway through the fourth quarter. But Mepham's really got to be careful because they got 4 fouls on them, and 5 fouls, that's no good because that gives the other team foul shots. And even though foul shots so small, you know, those really small things that we've been saying the whole game, those really win the games.
You're right, Lily. 37-29, 4:18 left to play here in the fourth quarter. An 8-point deficit. As Uniondale looking to come back, Mepham looking to hold the lead. And let's see what they bring out here.
You know, the Mepham Pirates really looking for their first win. And these girls, they show the love of the game, but this game, they've been really aggressive. And the way, if they keep up the way they've been playing, they're definitely going to take the win here.
Coach Mulvey is going to go with the starting 5 here originally had at the beginning of this game. Going to mix up there for Uniondale. As Robinson gets this one, 1-on-1. And that's going to be a charging foul. Nice job there by Bradshaw, setting, planting her feet, creating the charging foul. Miss Williams going to take this one from Innocent. Nice job there by Williams. Puts it up.
As you said earlier, Tom, it's getting really intense, but Uniondale's only got 2 fouls on them, so we see Mepham kind of tiptoeing around these girls, not wanting to foul them.
Clark from Mayer, back to Mayer. Rawlinson, stolen by Bradshaw. She controls that. She's gonna put it up, unable to connect. Jackson puts it up, no good. Clark with the rebound. Della Croce takes this one.
It looked like being tough down low, tough to get around, and she's really getting those rebounds.
Ball's in the hands of one of these captains, and that's Julian Mayer. Takes it out, nice move. Off to Haley Guerrero. Lays it in. 39-31, the deficit's back up to 8 now for Uniondale. 3:15 left to play. Williams, guarded by Guerrero. Nice job there by Julian Mayer, but there was a foul on Haley Guerrero, number 24, sophomore of this Mepham basketball team. She's going to go to the line. It's Darren Jackson, 8th grader. He's going to go to the line. Makes the first one, 39-32.
Tom, as you said earlier, this game getting really intense, but now we see Mepham with 6 fouls. And, they were tiptoeing before with 4, but now we really got to see. Let's see how Mepham puts it up and handles this situation, not being with a foul of this other team.
Rebounded by Robinson, going to go to Mayer. Far wing, stolen, covered back by Mayer. Mayer off to Robinson, back to Mayer, to Della Croce. To Guerrero, that looks for 3. That's going to be 2, just short of the line. It's still good enough to make it a 9-point lead. Timeout, Uniondale.
Haley Guerrero sinking that 2, which was pretty close to a 3, but we see Haley Guerrero usually taking up the layups and driving those, but we see this sophomore really stepping up the game and being a leader.
Underclassmen, stepping up big, 41-32, with 2:35 left to play. Just about 2 minutes left, and Uniondale's running out of options. down 9. You know, you have Capri Bradshaw and Tasha Williams. You know, both 2 key players on this team. You know, Bradshaw, we mentioned, put up the 23 last game against Wantagh, where they lost us 60-51. You know, so it's definitely possible where, you know, one of them could have a big game, but, you know, Uniondale's running out of time and options right now.
Yeah, especially with Uniondale only 2 fouls here. That could be definitely an option for Bradshaw to step up and really, you know, take charge with having her other 3 fouls for her team.
Right, Lily, and, you know, Jillian Mayer also stepped up, you know, senior. She can play 2 positions. That's why she's so versatile, you know, guard and forward. And, you know, she's stepped up, you know, rebounding, you know, in the paint, working with Riley Clark, and on the outside, you know, working with Della Croce and Robinson on the outside. She's so versatile, and that's why, you know, Coach Mulvey, you know, likes her out on the starting 5, because she's so versatile anywhere.
Not only is she a great player, but she's such a great teammate. As you saw earlier, she helped the opposing team up after a foul, and she's really just an all-around great person, great player.
Williams takes this one up. Innocent for 3. Unable to connect. Rebounded by Jackson. Looking for Williams, and that's going to be Mepham ball. Sierra Thomas tries to save it, unable to. 2:21, 9-point lead.
Here we see in the last 2 minutes, we see both Della Croce sisters being in this really intense 4th quarter. So let's see how these 2 girls work together.
Mayer goes deep to Robinson. Julie Robinson sets her feet, goes up, unable to. Good for the foul. And there is thought Mepham's going to get this one. Still a 9-point lead. Mayer's going to be on the inbound. Joy Robinson commits an offensive foul.
And before she like threw it over there, and then like and then just 5 seconds later, just like dropped to the floor. I was like, there.
Julia.
Here we see a debate over Mepham's 7th foul, and you know, as the game gets more intense, though, Mepham's starting to really foul out here.
You're right, Lily. 41-32, 2:16 left. And it's consideration of the box, whether she's going to go to the line or not.
You know, as we're coming down to the 4th quarter, there's always one person that sticks out. But throughout this game, we've seen a bunch of leaders. We've seen Jillian Mayer step up and Laura Della Croce. And we've also seen Rawlinson and Guerrero as the lower classmen. So, you know, all these girls working together. Who do you think, Tom, has really stood out this game?
You know, honestly, I think maybe, you know, Jillian Mayer stood out. She's not a player that, you know, much teams look out for, but she's that player that a lot of teams don't know about. And, you know, as a versatile player, you play guard and forward, down to the paint, also work back near the key. You know, she's really helped this team a lot today. And, you know, I think she might have had one of her best games out there. But, you know, you can't doubt the sophomore. You know, Haley Guerrero stepped up a lot today too. Here in the 4th quarter, you know, draining that outside 2, and that floater really might have made them chip away.
You know, Haley Guerrero really being consistent, always making her layups, always doing exactly. She's such a great coachable player, and you know, her 2nd season being a sophomore, she's really made a really great impact on this Mepham team.
Bradshaw is bringing it up with 2:10 left here in the 4th quarter. He's going to go to Bonaire. Bonaire back to Innocent. Innocent guarded by Robinson. Inside, Bonaire.
You see Uniondale getting a little frazzled here.
Looks like that's going to be a foul, but it's going to stay Uniondale ball. Something interesting there. Bradshaw is going to take it, inbound it, off to Williams. Williams has moved there. Innocent, blocked by Rawlinson, gets it back. Williams.
Great defense by Mepham Pirates.
And the shot clock violation goes off before the shot, therefore Mepham will get the ball. 41-32, Mepham still leading. Della Croce got the ball. Close one there. Williams on good defense. As Coach Mulvey is going to call his timeout. And it looks like Uniondale might be in the bonus here. So that's something that, just occurred. But, another smart timeout by Coach Mulvey, Lily. Why are these timeouts so important?
Well, this fast-paced game, as we mentioned throughout the entire game, both teams really playing hard, but, the coach really needs to be involved. The coach is a great, big part of the team, and he's really got to talk it over with his players, and he's got to trust his players. And even though with that trust, he's got to tell him what he wants their team to do and what he wants them to accomplish. And, these girls being so coachable, they go out and they do exactly what they need to do.
You're right, Lily. 135 here. As I said, just about at the 2-minute mark almost. Uniondale's running out of options in time, it's still a 9-point lead. Nothing's really occurred except both teams going back and forth. And, 135 left here. 9-point lead for Mepham as long as they, just maintain possession. And, obviously, probably Uniondale will foul, but Mepham's probably going to get options to, increase the score here. Uniondale's going to have to come up, maybe shoot some threes. And it's just going to be back and forth game. And the aggressiveness in this game, I think, will stick with the flow.
Not a common theme for Uniondale. They're starting to seem a little frazzled by the aggression of Mepham.
Mayer is going to inbound this one. She goes to Rawlinson, loses that one from Bradshaw. Rawlinson gets this one back.
Mepham here with their 8th foul in the 4th quarter with only a minute 30 left.
Something real interesting. And, something interesting is Joy Rawlinson, 5 fouls. She's fouled out.
That's a tough break for Mepham because as being a leader and having so little time left, it's so tough to not foul, especially with such a great player like her. Being aggressive is so tough, but being aggressive and not fouling, that's just such a tough thing to accomplish.
Riley Clark will come into the game for her, and something that they need, a player down low.
Riley Clark going to get the job done. As we said earlier, such a coachable player, and she does exactly what the coach tells her to. And, almost impossible to get around. So I think that's a great choice by Coach Mulvey.
Right, Lily. Sierra Thomas at the line. She's going to take 2. Dreams first. It's an 8-point game.
Uniondale pretty good with their foul shots, which is definitely not a great sign for Mepham.
Second one's no good. Riley Clark gets the rebound on that one. Off to Mayer. Mayer going to go to Lori Del Croce, loses that one. Bradshaw's there. Bradshaw unable to connect on that one. Rebounded by Thomas. Thomas out to Williams. Williams going to go to Innocent. Bradshaw for 3. That fell short. Del Croce's got it. Del Croce is going to go to Mayer.
Continuing her leadership,
Mayer.
Even with so little time left.
The shorts here, Thomas foul. That one there stops the clock at 1:04. 41-33. We'll call a timeout here. And you've seen these last couple of minutes a lot of timeouts. Just keeping the players energized, keeping them at full stamina, but also coming up with some plays that might come to help them in the later parts of the game.
Yeah, as you said earlier, Mepham calling their timeouts, but we haven't seen Uniondale call too many timeouts. But now with it being so intense and Mepham, Uniondale knows that they don't have many fouls. They cannot afford to have any more fouls. And I feel like Uniondale's definitely going to use that to their advantage, and Mepham's really got to watch out for that.
You're right, Lily. 1:04. Mepham with an 8-point lead.
The 4th quarter, 1 minute. It's never really 1 minute. It can be so much longer, especially with this fast-paced game, as we saw in the 3rd and 2nd quarter.
A minute of live ball, and it's Mepham shipping away with it. But in sports, you never know, Lily. Anything could happen.
Oh yeah. Especially with Mepham's definitely got the lead, but 1 minute, that's plenty of time for Uniondale to get back up. So hopefully Mepham keeps their lead, and teamwork and their mechanics, that's really what's going to help them tonight.
Mepham's going to take this one. Julian Mayer is going to inbound it. Mayer. Go to loses that one. Bradshaw gets up with it. Here Thomas, Bradshaw takes it. Rebounded by Dela Croce. Dela Croce looking for somewhere to go to. Goes to Haley Guerrero. Guerrero, stolen by Williams. Williams, one-on-one. Williams goes up, able to get it, and one. Looks like she's injured. Trainer Nick Roth, that's over there. 41-35. You can count it. Williams, one-on-one. Williams goes up, able to get it, and one.
Athletic and move so swiftly. Things like these happen, and especially in this intense game.
Right, and especially on a hard gym floor, if you go down like that, you know, that could be even more dangerous. And such a good player that Williams is to this Uniondale team. It's hard to lose one of those players. And she's been everywhere, you know, getting rebounds, you know, top of the key, on the wing.
You know, as a team, it's really hard to see your teammate fall and, you know, get hurt, because as an athlete, you know that you don't want to be out and you want to be playing the game you love with the people you love. And it really hurts to see, especially someone who you really care about. And teammates is a different kind of relationship. And on the girls on the bench, it hurts to see their teammate in pain. And, you know, I feel like Mepham feels the same way.
Right, Lily, and it's tough to lose someone that's so. It's been so good for these past 3 games, and it looks like she might be getting to her feet. As you know, one of.
So, you know, now we're in the 4th quarter, only 44 seconds left. So let's recap on some of those highlights, Tom. What do you think were the best plays from Mepham this game?
You know, really, you know, early in the 4th quarter when Haley Guerrero hit that 2 in the corner, that really almost chipped away from Mepham. That shot there, you know, and you know, some of Rory Dela Croce's 3-pointers, she really was able to get that. But how about you, Lily?
Just like you said, Haley Guerrero with that 2-pointer. You know, she's been so consistent with those with those layups, but with her shooting that 2, almost a 3, you know, that really showed Mepham's ability to be so versatile and do so many things.
Williams was on her feet and walking off.
You know, it takes an athlete to walk off the court, especially with being hurt and the fear of that you won't be on the court this season. So definitely credits to her.
Right, Lily. And Uniondale is gonna have to send someone out there to the line. She did have an N1, which is an incredible play. You know, even to get that bucket in. So they'll send someone out there and able to connect, make it a 41-36 game.
And you know, Tom, back to highlights. Laura Dela Croce, as we mentioned before, you know, being the point guard, but we haven't really mentioned she has beautiful ball handles and really hasn't given up any points or any turnovers with her ball handles. She's been really great, passing it well, and, you know, just all around a great player.
Joan Smith, subbed in there, drains the free throw. 41-36 now. Coach Mulvey call another timeout, and this game's coming closer and closer. We saw the score 41-33, and now, you know, instead of an 8-point game, it's now a 5. So 41-36, you know, as you said, Lily, a minute and 4 seconds, it's not a minute and 4 seconds. It's much more time for Uniondale to go over a plan, much more time for Mepham to go over a plan, and much more time for, you know, both teams to come together and see what they could do.
You know, as being such a close game, only a 5-point game, 44 seconds left. You know, Mepham doesn't have many fouls left. They cannot afford any more fouls, especially, you know, they got 9 fouls, and one of their star players, Julia Rollingston, fouled out. So Uniondale lost one of their players, Taisha Williams, you know. Now, Uniondale's really got to step it up and use it to their advantage that Mepham can't take any more fouls.
Right, Lily, and, you know, both teams lost key players. You know, Julia Rollinson, you know, who's a key player not only this year so far, but last year. And, you know, Taisha Williams putting up points early in those first couple games this season. You know, they lost her now. She could have been a key factor. You know, she's been excellent from the 3-point line today. draining shots, driving, as we saw in that M1 where she got hurt. But, key players like that can kill you in the later parts of the game. And now 41-36, 44 seconds. Mepham's going to get this one as Jillian Mayer is on the sideline ready to inbound.
44 seconds left. It's important for Mepham especially to execute and really
Mayer
short
off to Guerrero.
passes.
She gets fouled. It looks like she's going to be going to the line for 2. And another chance for Mepham to put up points.
Such a close game. Both teams really got to be careful with their ball handles and make everything quick and clean, because 44 seconds, as you said, is a lot of time, but also when you're handling the ball, both teams are really aggressive, so both teams got to be careful.
Guerrero, Haley Guerrero, sophomore, she's really put a big impact to this game so far. Turn this one around, if I would have to say. Free throw's no good. The Uniondale ball, 42 seconds left.
Haley Guerrero, taking her foul shots, but even though, as we said, foul shots are an important part of the game. But Haley Guerrero, as being such a great player that's nothing for her, because she's so consistent with her, layups, and even with that great 2-point shot.
Innocent brings it up. Sierra Thomas unable to connect on that one. Haley Guerrero with the rebound. She's fouled.
We see a foul from Bradshaw and Haley Guerrero taking up the ball. So that's 5 fouls for Uniondale. Now we got 9 fouls on Mepham and 5 for Uniondale. So both teams really can't afford too many more fouls.
Guerrero's going to go to the line. Another opportunity to extend this lead here. 41-36 Mepham, 30 seconds left. Guerrero gets that one. 42-36.
We still got a 5-point game on our hands.
42-36. Here's Bradshaw. Innocent for 3. It's good.
Bradshaw.
42-39. Now it's a 3-point game. This game just got closer than it needed to be. Here's Bradshaw. Innocent for 3. It's good. Uniondale's doing a great job of maintaining possession and just able to get back in this game. 20 seconds left. Down by 3 is Uniondale. What do you think Uniondale's going to do, Lily?
Uniondale's definitely, because they've got the advantage of less fouls, even though they're still above their maximum. I think they've done a great job of executing with their player Williams. She's been taken out. They've really executed well, and we saw Innocent with that 3-point. So if they keep doing that, then Mepham's definitely going to be nervous, and yeah.
You're right, Lily. 20 seconds left, and like we mentioned earlier, the 4th quarter, it's going to be hard for Uniondale to come back, but they somehow did it. They're down 3. They're down 1 shot, and that's from the 3-point line. And we're going to see both teams come right back on. Mepham, I'm pretty sure he's going to get an advancement to about half court. And if I was Uniondale, I would go for the foul. Deciding on who they get the ball to. One of the better free throw throwers. But we're going to see.
And right now, very important for Mepham. They've really got to execute, as we said before, earlier in the 4th quarter, but putting their most athletic players out and who they know are coachable and have a good eye for the game. I feel like that's really important for Mepham, because if their players, coaches just can't coach their players all the time. They got to trust their players, and I think that's strength of the Mepham Pirates.
Right, Lily, we have another timeout. We've seen late in the 4th quarter, Coach Mulvey take a lot of timeouts. Why do you think he's taking all these timeouts?
Even though Mulvey he's been such an experienced coach. 16 years of coaching is a lot of coaching, but every game is different, and the girls, against their opponents, it's a different game, and each quarter is a different quarter, each minute's a different minute. So every second, every minute calls for a new play, and as a coach, always picking out little things that they could do better.
Right, Lily, and as a coach, you're standing on that sideline reading Uniondale, you reading as Mulvey, you're reading that Uniondale defense. Coach Dunkley, as Uniondale head coach, reading that Mepham defense. And like you said, they're always picking out new plays and trying to find new plays where that defense isn't where the play could operate. And things like that spark players, not only players, the plays itself. They might be able to. They run that early in the first quarter. They might be able to run that now in the fourth quarter. Separating the defense. And a 3-point lead. Still 20 seconds left here.
Timeouts are also very important for teammates because the team is able to be in a close, quiet spot and really bond with each other, which can help on the court.
Here we go. 20 seconds left. Julie Mayer inbound it. We're going to get a Haley Guerrero. That's tipped away, and it's going to be Uniondale ball. 19 seconds left. Only a second taken off the clock, and that is big right now.
Here we see everyone getting intense. Coaches starting to feel the pressure, and the stands are really coming alive.
Bradshaw, look at it go. Double dribble, Mepham ball. That could be a big turnover. And she was looking to waste clock and possibly get a 3 off.
Here we see hopefully Mepham with their very
full timeout for Uniondale taken. And this could be a big one and a costly turnover by Capri Bradshaw. Things like that could come back and haunt you. 11 seconds left. Like I said, a costly mistake made by Capri Bradshaw. Put up 23 last game, and that's going to come back to haunt the Knights if they're not able to win this game.
As Bradshaw being a leader, that's definitely a tough break for Uniondale because only with, at the time, 19 seconds left, that turnover was definitely not good for Uniondale because that gave the ball to Mepham, and now the Mepham Pirates, they've got the ball in their hands, and who knows what the Mepham Pirates can do being so athletic.
Took off 8 seconds of the clock, and those 8 seconds, like I said, can come back and haunt them. As you see in like 5 seconds, they come up, Innocent shoots a 3, they're back in 3, they're back in within 3. As Mayer's gonna take this one, the inbound, 42-39, 11 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Mayer. Gonna go to Victoria Della Croce, fouled.
10 seconds left. We still got really tough D here, so Mepham's still with the ball, and Uniondale's really got to look out for Della Croce, sinking those threes, making it look easy. So let's see what Mepham has in store for us.
Victoria Della Croce is going to line for 2.
Della Croce, being a junior, coming in for her first season and playing alongside her sister Victoria Della Croce. We've seen her be a leader this game. She's got great ball handles, and now we see her shooting those foul shots. So great job by Victoria Della Croce along by her sister.
Another costly mistake for Uniondale that number 10 Sierra Thomas fouled out. Victoria Della Croce hits her first. Like I was saying, number 10 Sierra Thomas fouled out. Big costly mistake there. She was one of the starters in this game.
2 key players within both sides, both fouled out. It's a big thing.
She hits the second, makes it a 5-point game now, 44-39. Innocent looking for someone. Goes to Jones Smith.
7 seconds left, we still got 5.
Bradshaw steps back, short of the 3. Jones Smith goes up, and this one's over. Mepham wins 44-39 on a nail-biter there. Came down to the last couple of seconds. Mepham comes out with the victory. So Lily, what was the overall impact that, not only this fourth quarter, but all 4 quarters, what did you feel throughout this game?
Definitely both teams so athletic and so well. They have such great stamina as a team. But in the beginning, Uniondale coming out pressing in the first quarter, which is big, and they kept that aggression throughout the whole game, especially with Mepham being so great on their team.
You're right, Lily. And like I said, it came back to those last couple seconds, and I honestly think that Mepham came away with a big victory there, and their first of the season. Definitely anxious and willing to get that victory. But we're gonna go ahead and send it over to Rocco Law.
meet Haley Guerrero for the BMB Player of the Game. Haley, it's a close one, 5-point win. You had 8 points in the win. How do you view your performance right now?
I think I did pretty well. The whole team did good. We've been working really hard during practice, so it's great that we got our first win at home.
You know, 2 tough losses, and now you get your first win in the win column against Uniondale. How does that feel right now?
It feels really good.
And how proud of your teammates' performances right now? It was a tough and grueling game, fought in the trenches the whole game.
I'm very proud. Everyone's working really hard, and it shows during practice and in the games.
And what's next? What's the next mindset for the next game?
To just win.
All right, thanks, Haley. Appreciate it. Haley Guerrero, BMB Player of the Game. Mepham wins. Send it back to you guys.
Thanks, Rocco. That was the player of the game, Haley Guerrero, sophomore. What do you think the impact she had on this game, Lily?
You know, we mentioned Haley Guerrero a bunch of times, and she's easily a leader, but those consistent layups, that's really what's win games, those small things. And to the third quarter, really taking that second shot, that 2-point shot, that was really a great shot by Haley Guerrero.
Well, from the gym floor at Mepham High School, I'm Tom Morrow alongside Lily Yepes, and we'll see you next time.